You want me to put that on my Tudor?
Harry's wife, Beige night out. Harry's wife pursues the prime aims, and one of the main ways she does this is with the PR puff pieces that are repeatedly pumped out. Somewhere, in darkest, deepest Monty shitshow, in an underground bunker, there is a wheel of spinnery which selects which supine publication is instructed to pump out more twatwaffery. Sometimes it's people.com. Often it's hello. Sometimes it's Elle, Marie Claire, Cosmopolitan, Daily Mirror, Tatler, Town and Country, Harper's Bazaar. Well, let us find out this time as the wheel of PR puffery is spun to find out to whom the responsibility falls to issue forth a load of beige twaddle. It falls to Town and Country. And Emily Burak has the distinct and dubious pleasure of writing Harry's wife looks chic for date night with Prince Harry. Date night. That concept of where you're already in a well-established relationship and you decide to go out together. Quite why it's referred to as date night. You date in the early stages of a relationship, not when you're established and certainly not when you're married. And I know that this twaddle of saying, it's about setting time apart for us to be able to spend time together. Good for you. Just fucking do it. You don't have to call it date night. Just say, we're going out. We're going to a do. We're going out for dinner. We're going to go and have a shag in the park. Whatever it might be, but to describe it as date night, particularly puerile, no surprise, of course, that such a description would be attributed to the behaviour of Harry's wife. And we're told that the Sussexes stepped out on a rainy evening in Los Angeles. How fascinating. Did you go out on a date night recently? Where did you go? Feel free to tell me about it in the comments section. You might as well. Was it raining? Was it sunny? Was there a blizzard? Were you freezing your pods off or your nips off? Let me know. They feel free to pump this shite out to tell us what they're up to and what the weather was like. You might as well do the same, and you can do it for free. Even better, you don't have to do it spending thousands of dollars luxuriating Town and Country so that they can chat about you. You can do it in the comments section gratis. Be my guest, fill your boots. Tell me where you went. What did you eat? Who did you see? What was the restaurant like? Were you seated quickly? Did you have to wait a while? What did you have to drink? Did you enjoy those drinks? Or perhaps you went to the cinema. What did you see? Was it the cinema quiet? Was it full? Were children throwing popcorn around? Or were there teenagers snogging on the back row and getting tops? Or perhaps you didn't notice. Maybe you went for a nice stroll somewhere together through the forest or along the beach. Maybe you decided to go and do something a little more adventurous and you both jumped out of a plane together, wearing parachutes, of course. Maybe you went and met other people and had a foursome. Maybe the foursome turned into something a bit spicy and kinky. Who knows? But whatever date night you experienced, why don't you tell me about it in the comments? You may as well do. And at the same time, make sure you include a weather report. Temperature, wind speed, all of that guff. I'm surprised we haven't been subjected to that in this utter asinine piece of fluff. Anyway, Prince Harry and Harry's wife were all smiles, or all rictus grins, as they went to dinner in Los Angeles on Tuesday night. Harry's wife and Harry were snapped getting out of their car. How strange! They went to a place 2 hours away from where they lived, and it just happened to be the case that there were some paparazzi waiting for them, going ka-snap, ka-snap. Yes. Lo and behold, Harry's wife, with her massive feet in ill-fitting shoes, was spotted, and she happened to be pap-snapped. How surprising. I wonder who set them up to it. I thought there'd be some claim for privacy, though. Oh no, they're on the worldwide privacy tour, aren't they? Of course, there she appears, delighted to be papped, seen, of course, which means that people are responding to her, and she drinks in some fuel and feels all the better for it. She was apparently looking chic in a Caroline Herrera coat. No, she's beige. Yes, she's in a beige coat. Also, you'll notice in the picture that has been floating across your screens, compare the colour of her hand to her face. It isn't the same colour. Once again, pale hand, bronzed face. She's fooling nobody. Are you allowed to do that these days? Wouldn't that be referred to as blackface? Shouldn't she be tarred and feathered? Or are you not allowed to say that anymore? Anyway, well, I just did, so go fuck yourselves. Apparently, she looked chic in a beige Caroline Herrera coat with an attached scarf. She paired the coat with cropped black leather pants, black pumps and a black clutch, and accessorised with diamond earrings. Fascinating. Neutral coats, i.e. beige, have long been a staple of Harry's wife, and this scarf jacket is the latest trendy addition to her wardrobe. Wes Gordon, the creative director of Caroline Herrera, also goes way back with Harry's wife. She attended his eponymous show when she starred on Suits. She didn't star, she was just a character in the show. Stop saying she starred. Oh, I forgot, it's a PR puff piece. The universe revolves around her. And apparently she's been friends with the designer ever since. Absolutely fascinating. Have you been friends, valuable listeners, with somebody for a long time? Feel free to tell me about it in the comments. You might as well. Harry's wife pumps it out. You can too. Gordon is behind many of Harry's wife's big fashion moments. Gordon, as in Gordon's alive! Including her first shushing the colour in 2018. And the dress Harry's wife wore, she announced when she was pregnant with Lilibet. Gordon initially had made the dress for the Duchess when she was pregnant with Archie. Gordon shared at the time, at Herrera, we're committed to pursuing sustainable fabrics. Oh yes, sustainable. Yes, get that word in there. Absolutely wank on about that. But the number one thing that someone can do for sustainability is hold on to those pieces you buy and use them for a longer amount of time. What a radical notion. What you mean, buying clothing and keep wearing it? Fuck me. Who'd have ever thought of that? Astonishing. That's why I think that Harry's wife did, or rather, that's why I think what Harry's wife did is such a powerful message. She wore a dress that's no less beautiful because it's 2 years old. It makes her feel no less special or no less happy. Well, isn't she an absolute icon of sustainable fashion that we all should be looking up to and emulating? Aren't we just grubby little mortals that we wear our fast fashion and, goodness me, change our underwear more than we might change our minds? Ridiculous. Gosh. But hey, the gauntlet has been thrown down, valuable viewers. Harry's wife has worn something from 2 years ago. Fuck me sideways. Why don't you, in the comments section, whilst you're telling me about your date night, and also what the weather was like, and also how long you've been friends with somebody, why don't you tell me how long you've got a piece of clothing for? How long have you had that? Do you still have a t-shirt that you wore as a child? Perhaps you're wearing socks that were a gift to you 2 decades ago. Go on, let me know in the comments section. It'll be far more interesting than this crap I'm having to read. Furthermore, last night, Harry's wife and Harry dined at San Vicente Bungalows, a private members club, because if they went anywhere public, everybody would point at them and go, "Worldwide privacy tour, ha ha!" And apparently the club is owned by Jeff Klein, located in West Hollywood. This appearance, their first together in months, comes amidst news that King Charles has told them to fuck off out of Frogmore Cottage. Hurrah, huzzah! They were last spotted at Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Ross's vow renewal, playing a bit part there because nobody else invites them anywhere. And a quick nod to the weekend live stream that's coming up, Town and Country filling in as much as they possibly can so that Harry's wife gets the maximum return on her investment in this PR puff piece. Prince Harry is scheduled to have a live streamed conversation with author Gabor Mate about living with loss and the importance of personal healing. There we are, another PR puff piece which I've roundly taken the piss out of because it's the only way that I can actually tolerate having to read this pap. I'm HG Tudor. Thank you for listening.